3, 2, 1. Waiting for tonight.
Oh,
When
you will be here in my arms.
Waiting for tonight.
Oh,
Mm.
I dreamed of this love for so long, waiting for tonight. Whoa, oh,
Okay.
honestly, it is true.
Oh, man, we should just let you rock on that one.
Yeah.
I think of this forever.
Yeah.
And I feel your lips
On my fingertips.
my lonely heart all alone in my bed.
Okay.
Tossing
I
and
know.
turning, emotions were strong.
Strong.
I knew I had to hold on.
What?
Waiting for tonight.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm J-Lo.
Let's get it. J-Lo Blades in the house. And you know what? Let's just get right into this one. Let's just get into it. This man right here, what a blessing and an honor to have him on the podcast today. We going way back to OG YouTube days. One of the greats, one of the originators, one of the pioneers in this shit like me. We've collaborated a handful of times. And you know what? He's definitely one of the OGs and the GOATs in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to have this conversation. Make some noise for Deshaun Raw, aka Super Hot Fire. My guy.
But I'm not a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper. What's good, y'all? What's good?
Good.
What's good, dog?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, hey, let's go.
Damn, I see
Fancy.
them.
Look.
We
go.
did millions of views together.
I poured you a little tequila if you
Oh,
want
yeah, that's
it.
not enough.
Tim poured it.
We'll get you some more. We'll get you some more.
Okay.
So we got a bottle. Don't worry.
Oh, that's a bottle of tequila?
We got
Yeah.
a bottle.
That's from the house, Tim?
That's for you, dog.
brand new.
Okay.
You can put on headphones if you want. You don't have to,
Okay.
or you can just rock. Rick,
I'm just rock.
Okay,
I'm just
cool.
rock.
Well, first of all, dog, what's good?
Man, 2021, I'm happy.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to see old friends.
Yeah.
I'm happy the pandemic is kind of closing
Yeah.
a little bit. Things kind of going back to normal. Shit, let me see. Spiral just dropped. Y'all check that out. Spiral just dropped in theaters.
Tell us about it. That's
I don't know. I don't know. That's all up. But he sound like I don't know this, but I went to go see it. You know what I mean? So
I was like, was that a plug already?
man. Look, hey, bro. Like, what the fuck? What you been up
Yes.
to? First of all,
Yes.
it's good to
Okay.
see you. It's good to see you.
yes, it's good.
I don't even know when the last time I saw you was.
I know when the last time I saw you.
When was this?
Jay Snow. Do I sound cool in the headphones?
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay, Jay Snow skit Rumors. Me, you, Snow. You put up to Compton in Audi.
Yeah.
Which I love. Oh, this man's living dangerous. This man put up straight to Compton in a $200,000 whip. Baby. I'm like, there's bloods out here.
One, it was in the Piru area. That's what was funny. Two, I lived right next to Compton. I was coming from Paramount. It was like a 10-minute drive.
Ooh.
And three, that was the only car I was driving, so I had no choice.
This is my everyday car.
Shit, but that was a long time ago.
Like 2013, yeah. 2013 was the last time I seen you.
Yeah, but we go way back. You hit me up for one of the iconic Super Hot Fire freestyle battle videos. Me and Rick, we were our Chunk Dirty characters. Gas Money, of course,
Yeah.
a banger to this day.
Yeah.
And you randomly FaceTimed me like a month or two ago.
How we were shooting.
Yeah,
No chaser.
no chaser in my backyard. You weren't there, Blades, but like I got a FaceTime call from you, and I was like, I normally never answer FaceTime calls from people who I don't like. The number's not stored, so I just did one. I answered it and I put it up to the sky. I was like, who the fuck is this? And I seen your face. I was like, what the fuck? What's up, man? So first of all, I think the people want to know, what you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, first, before I get into that,
Yes.
I would just like to say, Timothy De La Ghetto, you are one of my biggest inspirations, man. When I started on YouTube, I used to just watch your vlogs for days at a time. You had like 400 vlogs. I watched them in order back in like 2010. they would just go and repeat in succession. So when I was working on my channel, when I was writing my skits, when I was editing, when I was promoting, you know what I mean? Before anything, bro, I was watching your videos. I was watching you go on tour. I was watching you living your life with your friends, making money through YouTube, bro. And that was just a dream of mine, bro. So in 2010, when I'm at community college, I'm watching you and you're just like living out my dreams, bro. And I'm just like, man, if I could just do what he's doing or anything's close, I'll be like happy. So, man, I just want to say watching you was like huge and
Thank
following
you,
in your
man.
footsteps and, you know, and everything you've done with YouTube, you know, I would just watch you for days like on some Kobe shit. You know what I mean?
Thanks,
like,
man.
you know how people be watching, you know what I mean, his highlights, bro. I just watch that every day. Wake up, watch Tim, go to work. Wake up, watch Tim, go to work. Wake up, watch Tim, go to work.
Hey, man.
So,
Hey,
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Well, I'm glad, you know, we got to make it. I'm glad you made it popping on your own. Yet, you know, I'm saying your shit was super popping, and it was like, when I seen the super hot videos the first time, I think everybody was like, "Yo, first of all, this is hilarious. It was viral. It was everywhere." And so I think, you know, when you hit us up to be in one, it was like, oh, of course, we got to do this. How can we not do this? Good thing we had a mutual homegirl.
Yeah.
Cause
Tina.
like,
Tina, yeah.
Cause like, didn't you go to school with her or some shit?
yeah, my homies went to school with her. She went to Rancho, I went to Etowanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stalked her. We seen her in one of your videos. We got her door. Tina, where's Tim? Where's Tim's number? Tina, please. I'm funny. Look, I do a little dance for you. like, bro, we seen Tina with you, and we was trying to do this YouTube shit. We're already watching you. We seen that in a skit. We're like, man, it was every day. As a matter of fact, bro, we weren't even supposed to start posting for months. We had the whole thing planned out. I had wrote like 100 skits. We had everything. We had to start filming, editing. We're like, all right, we're going to post everything like in 4 months and 5 months, bro. And then when we seen Tina in your video, we was like, fuck it, let's go now. This is how thirsty we were as young YouTubers. We interviewed Tina.
Oh, I remember.
So Tina is in Tim's skit, and we're you know what I mean, someone in his skit. So we go and we interview her. What was it like being in Tim's skit? What does he like to eat? What color socks did he had on? Does he hum or does he sing out loud? So we are interviewing someone who was just in a skit with him for our channel. Like, please subscribe to us. We interviewed someone who filmed with Tim. Like, that's where we started from.
Man, it's funny because I didn't even know Tina like that. We just randomly met at some Thai New Year event, and it might have been like a club, and then we met, we linked up, and then I put her in that video, and then she was like, "Yeah, I have these friends that like they shoot video. They wanted to know if you would be in their videos." And I don't remember how. Oh, you know what? I think I met you the first time. No, wait, because you put us in that skit with Batch. You're the person that introduced me to King Batch.
Yeah, I was.
Because
Yeah, I was
because you
Mr.
hit us up
Told
to
you what
be,
shit.
to
No,
be
I'm
the
I'm just playing.
No,
Yeah. The couples cheating therapy.
Yes, and what's
only
fun-
ones.
only one.
Me, you, King Batch, damn, Spoken Reasons. Jason, that shit was crazy.
What's funny about that video
Ricky
is
Shucks.
when you hit me up, you know, I didn't know who King Batch was, right? His profile picture was like a fucking webcam picture at that point, right? I was like, who is this dude? Why? And in my head, I was like, I mean, this dude must be hilarious if he's here with all these current YouTube greats. You know what I'm saying? and then Batch hit me up after that to be in one of his skits, and I was like, why does this have a fucking $10,000 budget? What the? Is this motherfucker rich? Who is this guy? You know? But anyways, enough about him. Fuck Batch. We talking about you.
No, y'all gonna see The Babysitter. Babysitter 1 and 2 on Netflix.
every movie on Netflix.
Yeah, half the movies on Netflix is Batch. Ain't this a documentary about cars?
You know, as the world becomes increasingly uncomfortable, we're all looking for as much comfort as we can get. Now, you know me, it's like sometimes it gets a little chilly in here, so I brought this comfy robe because I like being comfortable, you know? And one thing I can always count on is how comfortable my Purple mattress is, okay? That's because Purple is comfort reinvented. Only Purple has the grid. It's a stretchy gel material that's amazingly supportive for your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips. I don't know how they do it. is just fantastic, all right? Because of how it's designed, the grid doesn't trap air. Air actually circulates and flows through it, so you'll never overheat. It's lit! The grid bounces back as you move and shift, unlike memory foam, which remembers everything. That's why memory foam has craters and divots. Shake my head. So the Purple mattress is super comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Your boy has bad posture, so it's good for me. It helps me kind of just like get comfy, and it's not too stiff. It's not too soft. Like sometimes when stuff is too soft, I can't really sleep. So Purple is perfect. And just for you guys, I got a special treat. Purple really is comfort for an uncomfortable world. And right now, you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. Go to purple.com/nochaser10 and use promo code NOCHASER10. That's purple.com/NOCHASER10 with promo code NOCHASER10. One more time, for 10% off any order of $200 or more, purple.com/NOCHASER10, promo code NOCHASER10. Terms apply. Yo, are you itching for the outdoors? I know I am. It's barbecue season, baby, so let's get that summer cookout ready, okay? Now, listen here, man. Your boy loves meat. Your boy loves barbecue meat. No pause. Not everyone has convenient access to high quality meat. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I F with the Butcher Box, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm going off script here. The meat from Butcher Box is quality, bruh. I'm talking about as soon as we started cooking up our meat from Butcher Box, I texted Rick. I was like, bruh, this meat is fire. And he was like, yo, fire. And we all just kind of gushed about how fire the meat is, all right? And that's because, it's really hard to find 100% grass-fed finished beef, free-range organic chicken, humanely raised pork, or wild-caught salmon at the grocery store. And I got y'all, it's lit, because every month Butcher Box ships a curated selection of high quality meat right to your home. No added antibiotics or hormones ever. Each box has 9 to 11 pounds of meat, enough for 24 individual meals. That's a whole lot of meat. Butcher Box is a no-brainer, okay? It's the best meat shipped right to your door, which means one less trip to the grocery store bars. Butcher Box is the most affordable and convenient way to get healthy, humanely raised meat. With Butcher Box, you get the highest quality meat around for just $6 per meal, and they even have free shipping nationwide except Alaska and Hawaii. Sorry, guys. And all you got to do, sign up, select your box, and they ship it right to your door every month. And when you sign up now, you get a free barbecue bundle in your first box. That's 2 NY strip steaks, 6 burgers, 5 pounds of drumsticks. Damn, all for free in your first box. Wow, that's lit. Who doesn't love a free meal? Just go to butcherbox.com/nochaser. That's butcherbox.com/nochaser to get a free barbecue bundle in your first box. Wow. But I also remember, bro, the day you hit me up telling me to delete all my YouTube videos.
Yeah, I'm happy you didn't go with that. Yeah, I'm happy you didn't go. That's not for everybody. It wasn't for me either.
Okay, so shit. Can we talk about that?
I did call you and was like, bro, delete your shit.
Yes, man. So look, I don't know what you were. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. You hit me up. I was like, what's up, dog? It was going.
Going like a motherfucker.
You said, hey, man, YouTube has nothing for you. Delete all your videos right now. I was like, huh? You was like, delete them right now. And I was like, I'm good, bro. And then the next day, fucking Deshaun Ra deletes all his YouTube videos. Not private, deletes all his YouTube videos. So what the fuck?
Oh, man. I just deleted all my videos, you know what I mean, for a breath of fresh air, you know. That's all. Just a breath of fresh air. They start getting a little, what's it called? Oh, fuck. When you like in a room and it's like stuffy. Start getting a little stuffy.
A little claustrophobic.
Start getting a little claustrophobic on the channel. You know, in the internet world. And it just start getting a little stuffy. So I just delete everything. And I was able to breathe. But I mean, I told this story before. And I was like, I was riding around listening to Jay-Z. The Black Album, and I was like, he right. I'm out. You know what I mean? Yeah. What more can I say?
They don't miss you till you're dead or you're gone.
Till you dead. Thank you, Tim.
So you were trying to go on?
Yeah,
they gone, so you can miss me.
That's what I'm saying.
He dropped the Black Album, then he backed out.
You see DMX sales. All right, you know what I mean? Y'all wasn't listening to the Rough Riders anthem 3 months ago. Stop playing. Come on, now everybody wants to stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Listen, I gotta leave, you know what I mean, to get this shit really popping.
Okay.
No. So that was one little mindset. And there was a bunch of other stuff. I mean, man, 1 year I'm working at a gas station. This is 2011. I ain't working at a gas station. You know, by 2012, I have about 100 million views, more worldwide. From the gas station to 100 million views in a year. Deals I was writing with Loader Squad. I was writing with Ridiculousness. I was writing on some MTV shows. I was going to meetings, HBO, BET, MTV, for my own television show. I was working with a lot of big agents and big people. I mean, in like 365 days. So it was a lot. You know what I mean? When your phone is going off, you know, and there's like new people around you, new
So
energy.
you needed to take control. You was feeling out of control. You was like, I gotta do something to get back in control.
And I also deleted everything to focus on stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Because I'm like, okay, I gotta, you know, it's like the YouTube channel, I was in the paint. You know what I mean? Stand-up comedy is from the 3-point line.
Okay.
So I'm in the paint, everybody, and I step out to the 3, and everybody's like, you can't shoot. And they was right. They were absolutely right. You know what I mean? I was a terrible stand-up comedian.
Oh my God.
So I'm in the paint and I'm doing good. You know, I'm scoring in the paint on YouTube doing the comedy. And I'm like, man, I'm about to step out to the 3. So I delete it. I go out to do stand-up comedy and I'm just go out to the 3 and I'm just missing and missing and missing.
Shit.
As a matter of fact, this is a true story. As a matter of fact, hold on. Where Are They Now on the Before They Were Famous channel? McFly, McDonald's, McFly.
Yeah.
No, they posted some shit about me like last week that was not true. Where Are They Now? It's at like 100,000 views, but it was like, oh, I deleted my channel and started some contest and nobody entered the contest and da-da-da. That's not true. So I just want to say that right now. That's not true. McDowell's, you could have DM'd me. That's not true. Where Are They Now? Before They Were From, that's not true. What happened was I deleted all my YouTube channel. I deleted my YouTube channel to focus on stand-up because I was like, I'm going to be a great stand-up comedian, and it starts today. And so I deleted all my shit to be a great stand-up comedian. Went on tour called the Hoopla Tour. I had shows set up. I had the Ontario Improv where I did a show in front of 350 people, and then my guy told me, the booking agent was like, all right, cool. You do the Ontario Improv, you kill at the Ontario Improv, we going to Irvine. You kill Irvine, we going to Long Beach. You kill Long Beach, we going here. So my booking agent's like, bro, I got the show set up, but you knew you ain't never really did stand-up before, so I got people who gonna mess with you, but they gotta know you could do it, da-da-da-da. I said, no problem. So I went to Ontario Improv, I'm in front of 300 friends and family, and I bombed. Bad.
Yeah.
Deleted channel, like, oh, I'm the greatest stand-up comedian ever. Y'all come see. That was like, oh, this ain't it. Crickets. I had my barber in the front row, the Hoopla Tour. I started after I deleted my channel. I'm at the Ontario Improv 2013. My barber's in the front row. I'm telling jokes. My barber like can't look at me. He like, and then his daughter, he got his daughter with him in the front row. It's people I know in the front row, and they're like, and I'm just on stage like, I'm funny, yeah. Like, bro, I'm telling all types of bad jokes and stuff. And it was like, it was 300 people there, and I just bombed like for minutes. And then I wasn't good at stand-up, so the other comedians went over their time, and I didn't know that about going over their time yet. So, but I'm going on tour. So the comedians went over their time, so I had less time. So now I'm on stage, and then the light come on. So they're like, boom. I still got like half my set left. So now I'm arguing with the people at the back. So people are at the show, the tour, the Hoopla Tour, dry. I'm dry, right? And then on top of that, with this light is on, man, I got 15 more minutes. Man, I'm sick of this. Y'all gonna do me like this?
Oh my
this
God.
How y'all gonna do me?
You just see the people in the stage, in the crowd, like, ooh, we gotta go. Like, oh.
So on top of the bad material, there was an incident with the timing. So people were just like, damn, this is terrible. And I'm on stage, man. And now I thought I was just gonna kill it. Like, I remember walking on stage, I had a pen that I've been writing my jokes with. And I said, before I go on stage, I'm gonna drop the pen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kill everybody with these jokes. Yeah. So they like, I got the pen in my hand, like, yeah, I'm gonna drop the pen, then I'm gonna kill it. Drop that pen.
He turned around and wanted to pick it back up. No, excuse me. I need to rewrite a couple of things. Just no.
Hey,
Drop the pen and okay, wait.
yeah.
So then the show, I delete all my videos. I'm going on tour. I'm the greatest stand-up comedian ever. Go do the show at the Ontario Improv to set up other shows. I bomb. And then I start getting into it with the Ontario Improv because of the time of the set.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after that, get off stage, and the worst part about my whole night is that I go to the homie's house. We in an apartment. We in Rancho. We in an apartment. It's like house full of people. Maybe like 25 people. Got the homies in there. We smoking and drinking. I just bombed. The worst bomb you ever seen. I'm in there with the homies. Hey, bro. You killed it, dog. Hey, bro. Hey, you be doing your shit. Hey, bro, you like Martin or something.
Yes, man.
Bro, I'm on a balcony, bro, and everybody smoking, drinking, telling me how good I did.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, this is the worst shit I've ever seen. It like this was awful. So then that's when I was like, that's what really made me mad. Cause I'm like, I clearly bombed, but I appreciated people who was telling me like, oh, bro, that shit was trash. Like for weeks at a time, those my real homies. You know what I mean? I had a few people like, bro.
So you knew, even with everyone gassing you up, you knew that it wasn't a good.
It was terrible, bro. And I had a group of people around me partying like, bro, that shit was hot. When the Irvine show. Nigga, ain't no Irvine show. Right? There's nothing. The book
That
was
was
ducked
supposed
out.
to be good.
So the show, the tour ended after that.
It ended bad. Billy Sorrells didn't get paid. My bad, Billy. I'm gonna get you. I owe him like a check. He got he got into it with the promoter because Billy come after the show like, hey, where my money at? I'm like, bro, you gotta talk to the promoter.
Yeah.
Promoter at the bar taking drinks. He only had 100. He owed Billy like 300. So Billy got him roughed up. He fighting at the Ontario Mills Mall.
Oh,
Billy
God.
Sorrells and the promoter.
His waves got disheveled. It's all bad at that point.
Hey, Billy Sorrells is a G. He was like, man, I got kids. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, I don't handle that. I'm just the artist. I'm just the artist, man. You gotta talk to management. But yeah, so bro, it went terrible. Okay, so then delete the channel for that. Okay, so
It's dope that you can admit that you tried and failed, though. I mean,
Yeah.
stand-up's not easy at all. That's one reason why I never dived into it like that. Because, you know, once you get a little audience, you get a lot of, like, people trying to get you into the clubs just because they know you'll fill seats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was never trying to really do that and bomb because I know I'm not good at it yet. You feel me? If I was to ever try, you know? So that's good that you can humble yourself like that and admit to that, you know?
yeah, it was definitely a humbling experience, 1000%, man. And then after that, because I was like, oh, I'm funny, just give me a mic. Look at the views. See, I'm funny. I got millions of views. Don't that prove it? Give me a mic, give me a stage, and let me talk about my day. No, that's not how that shit works. You need act outs, you need callbacks, you need punchlines, you need setups. It's shit I had to learn.
Right.
You know what I mean? That I learned later after reading stand-up comedy books and really respecting it. I later went to New York. Me and Jay Snow lived in New York for a year, and we did stand up for a year, which was like the college for me. We did that in like 2018, 19.
Okay.
And in New York, you can go to like 4 different comedy clubs every night for a week
Yeah.
and never see the same comedy club.
Right.
Because there's just so many clubs, there's so many millions of people, so all the open mics be packed. So I went back and had to get experience. I went back and got seasons. I went back. I did stand up in Atlanta. I did stand up in Omaha. I went back. You know, I got a lot better than that initial bomb. You don't even know how to tell a joke in 2013. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. But I'm back with new material in 2021.
Okay.
Super High Fire versus The Baby. I got a new Super High Fire battle coming.
Okay.
I got a Super High Fire show. I got a bunch of new Deshaun Ross skits. So I'm back on YouTube. I've been doing stand-up in the streets for a long time because even before I went to New York, I was out in the IE doing stand-up for like a year and a half. I went back to open mics because, you know, I had a fan base. I had a following.
Yeah.
People know me. So I'm just like, book me shows. So I went from bombing at shows to just starting signing my name up at open mics. Deshaun Raw
There you
under Mike Kozowski. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm going up there. You know what I mean? All right, Taylor Thomas. And after that, Super High Fire. Like I'm like a real open mics. People. So, bro, I went to the open mic set, did that for years. I did a few more shows. I did some specials that I filmed that I even didn't like. I did some specials that I don't like to this day, but I'm still getting better. You know, it's like if you start rapping and then your first year or two, you don't really like those mixtapes. So you're like, fuck. But you know your fifth and sixth mixtape is gonna be fire. So I mean, I bombed. I did specials. I did shows. I done did 45 minutes on stage a number of times.
That's crazy.
But I'm still working on it. Yeah, it's hard, man. Stand up is crazy. But I'm also back to stand up. I'm back to doing YouTube. But I was doing stand up. YouTube, but I was doing stand-up for years, man. I went to New York for a year and a half. I was in California for a year and a half doing stand-up. I was in Atlanta for a year doing stand-up. I've been doing stand-up pretty much this whole time, but I'm even right now, I still got a long way to go as far as knowing you can get better and stuff like that, but I have a long way to go. But I've been doing stand-up for years and years and years and years, and I'm still not ready to show people.
Right.
Hence, I'm doing skits and and rap battle parodies and stuff. Yeah,
man.
There was something I always wanted to ask you, right? Because you're probably not gonna remember this, but I'm gonna ask the question first. Was it big for you to try to do it without anybody's cosign?
Yes.
Okay,
man,
so
yes.
do you remember when you sold me a phone?
I sold you a phone?
Exactly.
No.
I knew you would remember. So
I break down.
Deleting shit.
Yeah, I break down.
No. Before that.
Before
it
breakdown?
was before
What
that.
happened?
During the video deleting shit, you was like, I need to get rid of this phone. You said it on somewhere. I don't know. And I needed a phone at the time. I was like, I'll buy that shit. It was a newer iPhone. So you came to the crib. You sold me that shit. And as you was leaving, you was like, hey, I forgot to delete the numbers in there. Don't call Chris Rock or Soulja Boy. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, I feel like he doesn't want to have people to reach out to. Like, he just want to go and get it.
Yeah.
Was that the reason?
Man, that's a huge reason. And I don't have no problem with people at all. But it did get to a point, man, where after Chris Rock called me, to be honest with you, after he called me, all I heard was his name like 20, 30 times a day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, I don't like that, man. I just don't like that, man. Like, you know, I don't like that. It's nothing personal. Like, it's okay. But, you know, if we did the Comedy Central pilot and the pilot would have got picked up and then I would have been in movies and stuff like that, I just feel like, even to this day, it's just always Chris Rock. I mean, you know, I'll be with my homies. When the last time you talked to him? When the last time you spoke to him? Aren't you cool? What's our relationship? And I don't know if superstars realize that once they work with somebody, how everybody in their life now, that's all they talk about. But yeah, that got extremely annoying, man, because I used to be the YouTube kid, you know? Yeah. I used to be the viral sensations, you know? When my friends and with my family and in the buildings, I was the YouTube sensation. And then when I walk in the building, I'm the little homie. Yeah. Like, I mean, and I don't care if the big homie's a billionaire. It's like, I walk into a building, let's say it's a YouTube studio building, oh, Deshaun Raw, Bro, after that video, I walk into a building, have you talked to Chris? Yeah. Where's Chris? How you know? Okay, well, maybe we was thinking like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, it was a little bit of that, but it was a little bit of, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being under somebody and people showing you the ropes. But man, honestly, it's extremely annoying. Honestly, it's extremely like, bro, you know, I'm all right at comedy. Like, I'm a little talented. I could do something. Like,
you want to,
you know
like,
what I mean? But
Chris Rock reached out to me because I'm good.
Yeah.
Stop acting like I'm just a product of Chris Rock, nigga. I'm good. Right. See me. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, it's like now after I worked with Chris Rock, I walk into these buildings or these places and they be like, "Oh, where's Chris Rock?" He ain't with you. I was just Deshaun, shit.
Man.
Damn, we got a TV deal. It's just you know, but
Yeah.
so it's just like I seen people get deflated, like, and I was like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, if people getting deflated, bro, I need a little bit, you know what I mean, more help than this. You know what I mean? Like, here's my thing. If you like a big famous star, you know, celebrity, and you reach out to a artist that's on a smaller level, you know, take them, you know, put them in a bubble and then like really like, you know, like type, you know what I mean? Like really like put effort into it, really like you know, cause I don't know that too. I don't know what's gonna be in this interview or not, but yeah, like when I did I made a lot of mistakes with the Comedy Central pilot, but one thing, I did the pilot and I thought I was working on the pilot with Chris Rock, like, you know what I mean? And then when we start filming and stuff, Chris Rock was in New York. And I'm like, bro, I thought we was doing this TV show together. He's like, bro, that's your show.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
bro, I'm like 12.
Yeah, nigga, like,
Yeah, I mean, this is my show. Like, bro, I just graduated. Dog. Like, you've been doing this since the 90s. Like, okay, well, shit, all right. Well, you move there, you stand right there.
Damn.
And, you put the lights right there. And
Yeah.
it's gonna go. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of stuff, like a lot of conversations, a lot of stuff.
So was he involved at all, like in the process?
Oh yeah, big way. I mean, he okay.
Not to keep talking about Chris.
Okay, now I got a great story. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a great story. Fuck it. What else we got to do with stories?
Okay, now I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you just don't have time to do stuff, right? And a lot of the times I don't have time to read. Who reads? But that's why I love Audible, okay? I be in my car all the time. I'm driving, I'm in traffic. And not only do they have audio books, but they have podcasts. At Audible, you can find the largest selection of audiobooks ranging from bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, languages, business, motivation, and more, like original entertainment from top celebrity creators and thousands of popular and binge-worthy podcasts, okay? And like I said, with Audible Plus, you get full access to their popular Plus catalog. Now you can listen to all you want to thousands and thousands of popular audiobooks, original entertainment, and podcasts, including ad-free versions of your favorite shows and exclusive series. Wow. You'll also find guided fitness, meditation, and sleep tracks for better rest. Now now that we got this baby, me and Chia are always just putting on some like random ambiance or some type of white noise to help us sleep. Super handy, puts us to sleep, puts the baby to sleep. It's lit, and it's all available to download and stream, so you can listen anywhere on any device, okay? You can download or stream without limit, and you can listen offline anytime, anywhere. And check this out, all you gotta do is go to audible.com/NoChaser or text NoChaser to 500-500. So like I said, visit audible.com/NoChaser or text NoChaser to 500-500 and you can get all those special treats. Yo, do you have trouble finding the perfect gift for someone to make them go, wow, oh my God, I love this? Well, check this out, y'all. You guys need to try Cameo, not only because Cameo is lit, but because I'm also on Cameo, okay? Cameo is a new sponsor of our show. Cameo lets you surprise loved ones with personalized video shout-outs from their favorite stars. I'm talking about from Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful, Randy Jackson from American Idol, Snooki, and of course, me. Wow, it's lit. And let me tell you something. Since y'all are paying me, I literally say almost anything you want me to say. I've roasted people. I've said romantical things. I've said disrespectful things. It's whatever y'all really want the people to say, because you guys are paying for it. So yeah, man, there's someone for everyone with tens of thousands of stars to request from. Cameo lets you connect with some of the biggest entertainers in TV, film, music, sports. Snoop, Floyd Mayweather, Chris Tucker, Caitlyn Jenner, David Hasselhoff, Lindsay Lohan, and Ice Cube. Wow. Cameo provides the kind of real-life connection you used to only be able to get from a once-in-a-lifetime chance encounter or backstage passes at a show. Perfect for birthdays, graduation, weddings, Father's Day, or even just a case of the Mondays. People use Cameo for all kinds of things, shout-outs, roasts, thank you messages, all that shit, and I'm telling you, it's super fun. Go to Cameo.com, request your personalized video, and the star you choose will send back something to make that person you love go, wow. Don't just buy a gift, make a Cameo, and go to Cameo.com.
So, I get an email from, who do I get an email from? I get an email from like 3 Arts Entertainment, and they're like, "Hey, we want to sign you. We want to help you get a show." And then I get hit from Overbrook. That was Will Smith's production company. And I was like, I had a meeting with Overbrook, and they were like, "Hey, Deshaun, while you're funny, we want to see, what's your show ideas." So I had a meeting with Overbrook. And I had a meeting with like 3 Arts, and then I called Chris, and I was like, "What's good, bro?" He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Hey man, I gotta get a TV show." And he was like, "A TV show? I don't think you like ready for no TV show." And I was like, "All right, listen, either I'm gonna get a TV show through you, or I'm gonna give a TV show on my own, because I got already people hitting me for a TV show." So he was like, "All right, let me call you back." So then he called me back and was like, "All right, we're gonna meet with Fox, we're gonna meet you with HBO, we're gonna meet you with Comedy Central, we're gonna meet with da 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 da." So I had some meetings on my own, And then I met with these people. So as far as, man, Chris Rock, I met HBO because of him. I met Fox because of him. I met Comedy Central because of him. And I went to all these meetings, and it was crazy experiences. Like, I'm at the Fox studios, man, and like I'm meeting like the owner of Fox. He's little though, like 4 feet, like, bro. He like, we all in the room, and he's like, so what do I need this for? What would this do for our network? And then he jump off the couch. And then when he get off the couch, he like got shorter. And then he walked around the room. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? What is this? Like, bro, like,
Hey,
bro,
we out here, homie. We out here, right?
I was on the first red carpet. It was a lot of good stuff. I went to London. I stayed in the London hotel. I flew first class next to Shaun White. A bunch of stuff that Chris Rock done for me. I definitely appreciate, but I didn't like every time you go somewhere, you're gonna hear that. You're gonna get tired of that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
it's kind of taken away from your legacy that you was trying to build. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you feel like people are only attaching you to him, and you've been trying to build your own thing.
Yeah.
And I think the best example you gave was you went from being that person and somebody to you work with somebody. And now you're walking into spaces not being known for you, but for who you know.
Yeah.
It's a big ego. Like, it feels like somebody punches you in the gut because you walk in and you're like, yeah, you seen you asking for who? Nah, he's not here.
See, luckily for me, it only happens with this whack ass.
Same.
So where's Tim? Where's Tim? Yeah. Know what to do? Somewhere broke.
Hey, speaking of giving you your credit and your flowers, bro. So every day, at least maybe once a week or month, someone will hit me with "Hey, I went to Costco today, and I thought of you because Costco keeps the cost low." And they always attribute that to me, but I'm like, hey, Deshaun wrote that shit. I didn't write it.
Yeah.
I didn't. Little Do Dirty might have said it, but he wrote it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like. And I always want to tell him, nah, I didn't write it. But I'll be like, haha, yeah. All day.
I'm funny.
I remember you told me after we did the rap battle, man, it was 2011 still, and you was like in Paris on tour again. You know what I mean? I'm at the crib like a troll.
Been in Paris.
I was somewhere. I was somewhere.
You was like in London. You was somewhere.
Maybe.
And then you was like, hey, man, I'm out here and people keep bringing up the rap battle. They keep quoting me. I'm like, for real? He was like, yeah, man, that's crazy. But you was definitely far over oceans and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you hit me with that. Yeah, definitely. But definitely. The Chris Rock experience was great. I've been doing stand-up lately. Now I'm back on YouTube. Spiral is in theaters right now.
we got some Patreon questions. We got some special questions from the Patreon for you too. You know?
Side note, nice outfit.
Thank you.
Had to compliment the pants. Got the zip going on.
Yeah.
I see the mamacita right there.
Yeah,
This is a
Gianna,
nice, nice outfit you got.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. You always been stylish. Bro.
Snazzy.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pull off those pants.
Y'all both got zippers on your pants. Fancy pants.
All right. So let's see. Someone said, Deshaun, where did you go, man? but you already told us.
He's here.
Someone said, can Chunk Dirty and Super Hot do another battle?
Okay.
Super Hot versus Chunk Dirty 2 with Muse Spitter.
Oh, with Muse Spitter.
Oh, shit. Muse Spitter.
Do you still talk to those guys?
Man, I was trying to get in contact with Muse Spitter a few days ago.
But
I can't find his Instagram, can't find his. I know people.
Nah,
who
he
know him.
picked up. He just couldn't hear.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's funny. No, that's crazy. Okay, Tim, I got a question for you. How is life right now in 2021? Like, what are your plans? What are your goals for this year? What do you see yourself at the end of the year?
I'm supposed to be asking you that.
Okay. But nobody comes here and interviews you.
I talk about myself enough. I'll tell you, and then you answer the same question. Life for me right now, man, it's great, bro. You know, I feel like I feel blessed to still be busy coming off the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people, it really hit their businesses hard, even like in the entertainment shit. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I'm still kind of getting work during these times, like, I feel blessed, especially with the new baby, you know? So it's like the baby is beautiful. She's pooping and giggling and farting. It's great. Super fun. And my cholesterol is a little high, but I'm healthy for the most part.
Old man.
Yeah.
Giving out health facts.
Yeah, facts.
Somebody got my blood work yesterday, and all my signs came out pretty okay.
But I look up. My skin's clearing up though.
Hey.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
a lot.
thank you. You know my hair. I'm getting a little gray hairs, but as long as I keep the fade fresh, you can't see them, so we're good.
Ponytail is on point today. By the way, nice scrunchie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, blessed to be busy still, and just trying to raise this family, and just having a good time, bro.
Have a good time. And I know I said back in the day I used to watch Tim, but listen to me. I was on Tim's channel last week, and I seen he had a comment from MTV. I'm on his page. It's like MTV. Keep it going, Tim. This is great. I click on him like, is that MTV? Got an award show next week. Da-da-da. That's like you kicking it with me. Hey, hold on, bro. It's BET. Like, BET takes you, yeah, what y'all doing? Like, bro, you got a whole network. Hello, what up, comedy?
I'm just an employee, man. I'm just a part of the family. That's it.
The MTV family.
Wildin'
I'm
Out
like,
never
ooh,
hit.
that's cold.
Wildin' Out never hit you.
Oh yeah, I did Wildin' Out. I got it. I nailed it. I got the audition. I went to the audition and Nick Cannon liked me. And they gave it to me, season 1.
And what happened?
And I didn't go. They was
See,
like,
now I was gonna bring that up because the day I went to audition, I saw your name on the list. So I wasn't sure, and I just assumed like, oh, I guess it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But so what happened then?
oh fuck. What happened? Okay.
Don't incriminate yourself, nigga.
The long pause where you're like, ooh, what am I gonna say? What can I say? What
I mean,
can't
you
I say?
don't have to tell them what happened.
The thing about me is I don't really have no filter. Let me see this no chase.
He said,
No.
man,
The no chasing not gonna
Don't
help
do it.
you out.
Don't do it.
No,
You said no
that's
chase.
Just call it
hold on.
I went back.
you take a little sip, do the little thing.
Okay.
He said, man, we supposed to shoot the first
I don't know if I
episode.
should tell y'all, because I don't like when I watch interviews and people be like, oh, I'm going to tell you off camera. I hate that. I be want to punch the screen.
I mean, but
like, come on, Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Like, tell me what happened. The game. Like, it just be a random.
game.
I'm going to tell you off camera. Like, come on.
Damn it, Trey Songz.
Yeah, come on, Trey Songz.
Did you fuck her or not?
Yeah. Oh, that's all okay.
He did.
Yeah, and it's a million people watching interview. It's the one person like, nah, okay. Fuck, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny.
All right.
So I get the audition. I'm gonna tell y'all wanna know what happened?
yeah.
Y'all wanna know what happened with Wildin' Out?
Of course.
Y'all wanna know what happened? This is a true story.
All right.
This No Chaser podcast exclusive.
All right.
I go to Wildin' Out with my agent. They said, Deshaun Raw. That's Nick Cannon. Deshaun Raw. Nick Cannon's a lot bigger in person.
Yeah.
So this is a real story. I'm like, damn, Nick Cannon? Like, bro was like big. I'm like, you bigger than upperclassmen. You know what I mean? You don't look that big on drum line. You know what I mean? I don't be working out. I don't know. He was tired of the jokes or something. The Red Squad was getting too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, low key.
So I go in there, they like, Nick Cannon, no cap. Nick Cannon's like, hey, so who wrote the rap battles? No cap. I said, I wrote the rap battles. He said, all of them? I said, yeah, man, I wrote all the rap battles. He was like, damn. And at that moment, I knew I was somebody.
Okay.
Sounds like a good start. You're off to a
When
good
Nick
start.
Cannon asked me who wrote the rap battles, and I told him, and he went, damn, and was impressed, I was like, oh, wow.
Nick Cannon knows bars.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh, that impressed him? I'm coming to work, you know what I mean, with you. So when he said that, head blew up, you know what I mean? I'm like, he said that started, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff led to the channel getting deleted. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So he like, oh, that shit was funny. He was like, damn, he was impressed with me. He was like, go ahead, act like, this is what he said. He was like, act like Kevin Hart was right here and he was doing a Wild Style. So I was like, all right, acting like Kevin Hart was right here doing a Wild Style. He was like, okay, cool. Act like it's a Wildin' Out girl right there. So I did my little Wildin' Out girl. Let me holler. Act like this. And they said, okay, cool. So I left. And then I promise you, on some weird shit. My manager called me and was like, okay, you got the part. Be here like tomorrow or 2 days later. But at the time, I was signed to ICM, and I so happened to have the same agent as Nick Cannon.
Okay.
So then after that, my manager get off the phone. And then after that, Chris Rock called me. And then Chris was like, bro, you got your own show. don't worry about, wow, now you got your own show. But me, in my back of my mind, I ain't have much faith in my show. You know what I mean? I was Rick. This is like 11 years ago. Like, he like, you got your own show. And it's like, I don't know if I got it. It's like telling someone you can lift weights.
Yeah.
Like, bro, lift
And
these
you like
weights.
this.
Yeah.
You can hit 425.
Right?
Come on.
Will you spot me?
Yeah. So I'm trying to go to Wall now, hit the dumbbells. He's like, bro, you got your own show. I'm like, bro, I can't lift. Like, bro, I got this gonna hit my chest. This ain't bouncing back up. So he's like, you got your own show. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, nah, I didn't know. I was like, I ain't really know about that thing getting picked up. But when we were filming it, it was funny, it was good. I would like to see the pilot again, but I was always sure it wasn't getting picked up. I promise you, when I did the Comedy Central pilot, I was always sure it was not going to get picked up. But I didn't let anyone know that. I didn't let nobody see that. I just lied and act like what's pressure. Nigga, I'm Mayweather, nothing affects me. TV show, movies, I'm panicked. I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
That's a
about
lot
the
of
Hell
pressure.
Show and Richard Pryor and everything. I'm like 20 years old. I'm like the Soldier Boy of comedy. You know how everybody hated Soldier Boy.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm young. I got show. So I'm like, bro, I'm stressed out, bro. But I'm just like, I'm acting like I can handle it. And I remember I was in the room with Chris Rock had hired a female writer to help me write. And she was like grown. She was looking at me. She was like, well, this is a lot of pressure for you. Are you nervous? And I looked her in the eyes and I was like, nah, I ain't nervous. Lies.
She's like,
Nice.
we gonna have to do a
nigga.
lot of work.
Yeah.
She
I'm
adjusted
write
her
a skit
seat.
about
Like,
that.
nah.
She was like, are you nervous? I was like, nah. Me? Nervous? I laughed
at
at
you.
nervous.
And he laughs in the face of nervous.
As I'm saying that, I'm like peeing on myself. Nervous? Nigga, I'm a TV show?
Yeah.
Easy.
Right.
I always could do this. Drip, drip, drip. Bro, I was just nervous. So I was like, I always like, I don't know, mind you, I wanted to do like stage TV shows. So it's like I'm on stage like Dave Chappelle and I throw it to the skits.
Yeah.
I've never done stand-up before.
Right.
So again, I'm talking to Chris. I'm like, hey, I gotta be on stage, and then I gotta bring the skits out. And he like, nah. Like the stage ain't for you. The stage ain't for you. You know what I mean? So But I had never done stand-up and I wasn't prepared for it. But that ooh is right. So when I was talking to Chris Rock about doing stand-up and he was always telling me the stage ain't for me, I'm like, is he a hater? You know what I mean?
It's like
No, listen. If you're a football scholar, right? You're a football scholar, and LeBron comes to you and was like, hey, I want to sign you. And you like, you know what? I like being a quarterback, but I'm thinking about hooping too. And LeBron like, nah, that ain't for you. Just play football. You're gonna be like, hold on. You know what I mean? If I'm talking to you about switching sports, shouldn't you be the main one? Like, oh, this is how you write a joke. Oh, this is how you control a crowd. Oh, this is how you do
it's that
act out.
little
Oh,
that
this is how you
sprinkle
do a
of
bit.
doubt. That
Yeah.
sprinkle of doubt just grows and grows. Woo.
So I'm telling you, one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time. Hey, the stand-up shit is cool. I mean, the sketch shit is cool, but I want to start doing stand-up. And he's constantly like, no, you're not a stand-up comedian. No, da-da-da. So now I'm like, I can't trust you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't listen.
Like if there's anybody who can help me with that, nigga, it's you.
Right.
Yeah, like so,
It does kind of seem like he's giving you some bad advice through all these different stories.
That
you're
shit
giving
would
us.
scare.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
seemingly bad advice through all the stories.
That's scary, especially if you're looking at him like, I want to do this, and he's like, no. And you're like, yes, no, yes, no, and then you're like, maybe you're right.
And then you're like, well, okay, well, I got this other show too. And he's like, no.
No.
Do this exact one. The way I say.
We was like at a theater, bro. We was at a theater. And we're in a comedy club. I'm like, yeah, man, I want to do stand up. I want to do comedy. Chris Rock was like, man, look at you. You ain't no stand up comedian.
Oh.
You know how to look at you. What
does that mean? What does that-
You gotta look at weird. Like,
What
you
does
might not got
what does that have to do with anything?
Like, I can't wear jerseys and do
Right.
stand up. Like, I don't understand. But yeah.
Wow.
So
What if he thought he was giving you some tough love and you were supposed to be like, no, I can do this.
and I agree, because this is what I did. Later, I seen an interview with like Ben Affleck or Leonardo DiCaprio. And Leonardo DiCaprio was like, when anybody ever tell me they want to be an actor, I tell them, no, it's not for them. Because if they gonna take that, then they not an actor. But if they're gonna say no, it's not for them, and be like, fuck you, Leonardo DiCaprio, and then they act, then that's for them. But Leonardo DiCaprio was like, whenever somebody, Ben Affleck, I don't want to get it wrong, but somebody was like, big though, when they ask me to be an actor, I always say, no, it's not for you. That's just what they do. So, I'm always looking on the bright side.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe that was just his Jedi mind.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just like, da-da-da-da. But okay, back to I never was really comfortable with the pilot. I was very, very young. I was young, had a young crowd around me, young homies who was smoking, who was drinking. I didn't know enough. I ain't learned enough. I ain't studied enough comedy. Like, the Richard Pryors, the Red
partying.
Man, the Red Foxes, we was partying like bad. So it was like a lot I had to learn. But right now, I feel like after watching Issa Rae go from Awkward Black Girl to Insecure, after watching a lot of things and watching a lot of shows, I mean, from you guys' Ricky Shuck show on YouTube to the World Star Hip Hop Headquarters, I mean, when this shit happened like 10 years ago, it was like first of its kind, blazing the trail. So now it's like I can sit back and watch a lot of people put shows together and I can see, I can do this or I can do that, and I'm getting better and I'm getting confidence and I'm watching more shows. I don't watch the Richard Pryor show, the Chris Rock show. Everyone's seen Dave Chappelle show a million times. Like the Richard Pryor show came out in like the 70s. Got the box set, watched all these stand-ups. So I got a lot better. But the whole pilot was, for me, it was really stressful time. That's another reason why I deleted the channel. It was just like a really stressful, a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations. I mean, most people around me was just expecting, cars. You know what I mean?
Damn. They thought you were Oprah?
You know what I mean? To say the least. Yeah, like we home, we made it, like good. So it's just like, I still have to produce. So.
And you had a big squad too. It was a lot of people, I feel.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of mental. Like everything that I'm hearing, like mentally, it sounded like you needed a break.
Yeah.
To really discover who you wanted to be, to filter out the noise, and then to get focused. Because it sounded like you've always been focused. It seems as though you knew what you wanted, but there was distractions. And then the moment that I feel like everybody could take away from was when you knew you didn't do well, and the yes men around you told you killed it. And then you reevaluate. It sounds like that was that moment. We all have that one moment in our lives where we go, I got to change this up. That sounded like an aha moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, it definitely was.
So at what point after you deleted your YouTube videos were you like, maybe I shouldn't have did that?
Well, what happened was I did delete the YouTube videos, but a lot of people was re-uploading them. So it's like if you got a gaming channel, if you got a fishing channel, if you got a karate channel, they take psych, that's the wrong number. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people was taking the videos and clicking it and and putting it in their videos. And I signed to Create Music Group, and luckily they were able to copyright a lot of my videos. Yeah, so a lot of my videos are claimed on YouTube when I didn't have a channel.
Wow.
So I had no channel at all, no evidence of me, but everyone else who was reclipping my meme was getting demonetized, and it was coming to me. So as far as the original rap battle parody being viral, that helped a lot. And then I was able to focus on stand up, even though I was terrible at it. I literally had nothing else to do. And it's like, and then it's pressure on that because it's like, dang, you deleted your videos. You can't really be playing video games. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you delete your videos, you playing these games. Oh, yeah, I'm working on my stand-up. Like, no. These videos are gone. So it's almost like jumping without a parachute type shit. So I'm like, I had a lot of confidence going into the situation. And that was a problem. You know what I mean? But
how's your stand-up now?
My stand-up now is good. It's good. It's a lot better. But it's good. I would say... great. Yeah. Next time I have a show, it's probably going to be really, 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 really good. I got some stand up that I haven't put out yet, but honestly, my skits are better.
Okay.
Honestly, I got skits coming out that are way better than my stand up, and I would love for my stand up to be there, comedically, but it's not fucking with my skits right now. Mm-hmm. But I keep trying like a motherfucker to make these stand-up jokes on some. All right. Well, whatever.
But I mean, look at you, man. You ain't no stand-up.
Sitting down.
So I take it you are feeling good, better. Like I'm coming from the mental perspective. How you feel today, mentally, with your career?
I feel great, man. I feel great. Tim hit me up a year ago, like a year and a half ago. I was like, hey, man, come to the No Chaser podcast. I'm like, let me wait until I really have shit rolling. Let me wait till I have shit together. Let me wait till I have shit going. Not to say I wasn't just at the house motherfucking stretching. Like, I was still doing stand-up. I was still working on stuff. I'm still writing scripts, did some short films, you know what I mean, that went into some contests, but I'm like, nah, I'm not ready. So when I feel like I'm ready and I have like content and I'm going to be consistent, because this is the No Chaser podcast, I'm not really trying to waste nobody's time. This is a big platform. You know what I mean?
You
so
could
if
have
I'm
came
here,
and wasted our time, dog.
I mean, you know, plenty of people
We waste our
have.
time all the time.
Plenty of people have.
We had a lot of time wasters.
Y'all know who you are. We love you.
you guys are funny. So I was like, he hit me up like a year ago. What's up, Deshaun? Come through, man. You know, let's talk. And I was like, wait, you know what I mean? Then I think like eight, like another. Then after that year and a half, that's when I FaceTime him, and I'm like, yo, I'm ready. Like it's go time. I got my circle together. I got my business together. I got my content I'm about to make. I told him what I was about to do with the content. He was like, okay, sounds all right. Sounds better. You know what I mean? I told him I was off drugs. You know what I mean? And he was like, okay, that's good. You're sober. You know what I mean? Man,
I was definitely, I was like, okay, that is good.
Nice. So do you want to drink when you come here, or are we
no.
not gonna?
I'm on this.
When
He
they,
said, I'm back on drugs.
I'm back.
I'm back on
When I
drugs.
called him, I was off.
But I'm better.
When I thought of him,
But I'm better.
I remember, man, back when like before you deleted your shit, I got a wild call. You remember this call?
I think so.
Yeah. I remember you was like, yo, Tim, come to Vegas right now. We in Vegas. We got a suite at the Palms. We doing lines off strippers.
Booty, coochie.
We doing
Lines
lines
off
off
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was either a
Lines
booty or
off
coochie.
Yeah,
He's
it was lines
like,
off
come through. I'm like, I can't, man.
Yes.
Not right now.
The way my relationship is set up.
Were you
I
busy?
would like to
Were you
say-
busy that night?
I was
Were you
probably.
busy? Who's too busy for lines off coochie? Who can't clear up their schedule for that?
You know, honestly, this was so long ago. I was probably single. If I was in Vegas, I probably would have pulled up.
You would have been like, excuse me, where's the
Just to
coochie?
see.
No, I would have
Just to
been like,
see what's
I see
going
the
on.
lines. Where's the coochie?
yeah,
does it
exactly. I would be like, bro, can you do this line off this coochie so I can just take care of this Gucci, please? But
Yeah.
take the coke away. I'm good.
Excuse me.
Tim's like, assistant, somebody here. Just a little something. Clean this up,
Tim, we
please.
doing lines off coochie. We got elephants. We got balloons. We got cookies. Come down and some orange juice.
I'm like, cookies? I'm there, bro.
You said balloons?
Balloons, elephants, and cookies. Sounds like a party I want to be
You
at.
said baboon or balloon? Balloon. Okay.
Either
okay.
one. Baboon, I'm coming too. I'm coming
man.
faster if there's a baboon.
I forgot about that phone call, but I remember the party.
I was going to say, it sounds like you didn't remember any of that. That sounded fun.
Yeah, I was wild.
I'm kind of mad I didn't go now looking back on it.
Balloons?
Shit.
Coochie?
He said balloons and Gucci. That's a party.
Well, hey man, I'm glad you're off the drugs as well.
Yeah.
Because I definitely feel like, for someone to be going through feeling that much pressure, I'm like, you got to, if you're really trying to get into it, you got to get your mind clear. You know what I'm saying? Like fully do what you want to do. And I can tell just the way you talk about this shit, like you really want to take this shit seriously, especially the stand up. Is there a reason why you really want to do stand up when you know your skit writing game is on point? Like, is there a reason why you kind of hold stand up like
No,
dear?
no, fuck it. No, fuck it. No. Skits is making me more money, right? I have no passion. I have no heart. I'm not the spirit of fuck it. Listen to me.
spirit
Listen,
of
once
fuck
I
has
tried,
destiny.
listen to me. I'm not fuck it. Listen,
Bro, look,
do I look like a stand up? Listen to me. No, listen, new super high fire on the way.
I mean,
Listen to me.
honestly,
Fuck it.
that's part of the reason why I never went into stand up, because when I was doing YouTube shit, I did like 2 open mic nights doing stand up,
Yeah.
and I was like, yo, this was fun, but I knew that if I was gonna do it, I needed to really take time and get good at it. And the YouTube shit was already starting to make money. I was like, all right, let me just do this, man. But like, there is a part of me that still is like, I be randomly writing down. I'm like, oh, if I ever did stand up, this shit might be kind of funny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just a little something, right?
I've only ever considered selling jokes to people. I never would get on the stage because I feel like I have the timing, but if the crowd turns, I don't know how to get it back. I would not know how to get it back, and I'm not about to do the work to figure that shit out.
Bro, here's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We need to we need to do a night at the Improv and call it "We Are Trash at Stand Up Special."
We are
We not good at this.
Yeah,
Just
like
I'm with that.
Terrible.
Listen to me. Drake's first mixtape was called Room for Improvement.
Uh-huh.
All right, his shit was called Room for Improvement. He came in as humble as possible.
look, we'll call it special, but I'm not a stand up.
I'm with it.
But I'm not a stand-up though.
I'm with it. We working out the kinks, man. I would love to do stand up with you, man. And like I said, you know, I'm way better at skits, man. I don't know why, but I've been working. So I got a lot of shit, man. We can work together. We can hit some mics. We can, bro, I'm to the level of you and to like 3 of my stand up homies. We could just be in the room, hear your set. Nick, you can hear our set, give us ideas, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I love stand up, man. There's nothing better than being on stage and making a room full of people laugh,
Right.
you know, off of what you say. I mean, you know, that's tight. I mean, rapping, I like rapping. You got the music behind you, but it's like you just stand there flat-footed and then you say something and you give people a curveball and you have the whole room laugh. I mean, a room full of people laughing, if this is full of 40 people in a room full of people laughing, it feels good, man. And I done got millions and millions of views and I've been in the comedy club and had people laughing and that's where it's at. And that's what I want to do. Like I want to be like a real comedian and I wanted to do stand-up out the gate. But I was just really, really afraid of it. It's scary. You know, the number one fear in the world is like public speaking. And the number 2 is drowning. Like, how the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Right?
Like, number 3 is catching on fire. Like, I mean, I really like this.
talking in front of people than
Well,
driving.
It's like fear, bro. And then you get up there and everybody got their own from.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. Let's see. You know
One
what
of
I
my
mean?
favorite things to do is go to stand-up comedy shows. I love going. And you're right. As soon as somebody gets your attention, you can see the comedian feeding and that one laugh and that other laugh. And then they're like, oh, and then you can just see someone get comfortable and everybody's style's different.
Yeah.
You can see the comedians that go on and they feed off the crowd. Joe Coy actually is like, his part of his set mainly is him talking about the people in the crowd. And I've seen a lot of comedians, but when you find yours and your thing, that's all that matters, because no matter what anybody else is doing, they like you. And when you find that one laugh that you're like, okay, that worked. And then you keep building it and building. So when you do your show, I'm going to be sitting, I'll be like this. They're trash, but I got a sign. I'm like, yay. Sell me your jokes. I'll take some of them.
We gonna work out the
Some of
kinks.
your jokes.
Sell me some of your jokes. I need help.
We gonna work out the kinks before we hit the stage. But I mean, you go to concerts, you go to movies. Man, it feels good when you take a girl on a date or even when you go with the homies and you go to a funny ass comedy show
Yeah.
and you're laughing for an hour.
It's amazing.
What? That feels great. And then you leave and you talk about the jokes and a week later you drive and it's like, oh, that's like the joke. Remember, because you eating and driving, just like D-Ray said, don't eat and drive. Like, man, comedy shows are the fucking business, man. And they take like pain and you know, all the crazy quote unquote stuff that's happening and people make jokes out of it.
Yeah.
And everybody in the room across all walks of life, all genders, all races, all laugh at the same thing. And it's just like, man, this is cool, dog. Like, you know, somebody really break it down, or we all say something that everyone's all been thinking, our relationship stuff, our sex stuff, our friendship stuff, and people and you relate. Like, it's awesome, man. I want to make movies about stand up and everything. I really do enjoy it a lot. Definitely, like it's the bomb. Like going to see a stand up and then doing stand up myself is the bomb. And a secret, when I watch like great stand-up comedians, it doesn't really like, that's inspiring, but I really get inspired when I watch bad stand-up comedians. Like I go to YouTube and I watch stand-up comedians that are bad and I'm like, oh, I'll be ready to write a joke.
That's so funny that you say that, dog, because that's not crazy at all. Like the only reason why I really was like telling myself I was gonna work on a new album like last year is because I was hearing so much trash, like so much shit. I was like, this is whack. This is what gets like co-signed as like a good bar nowadays. I was like, I need to get back and start working on my shit, you know? And me and Rick love watching cringy, like bad skits, bad movies.
It's inspiring,
I love it.
It
I love
is,
it.
because when you're watching something great, you could just chill and watch it.
Right.
But when you're watching something bad, you're like, oh no, not like that, or you're doing it wrong. You know,
start to dissect it.
Yeah. And you be like, they got money for this?
Yeah. That's how I learned a lot of shit though. Like when it comes to stand up, because I used to not realize why people can be so funny in skits and then not on stage. But I'm like, oh, on stage, it takes out the straight man. On the skits, you write it so that this person is like this, and then I react to that. It's gonna be funny. You don't have that shit on the stage. So now you got to figure out a totally different format. But so many people go on trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or recreate what we're doing right here. It's easy to bounce off of everybody and make the joke, but you got nobody to bounce off of. You got to be every part of it on the stage. And a lot of people just don't realize that shit, and they get up there thinking they funny, and it don't work because everybody's there. Make me laugh.
Yeah. And anything live, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to react to the thing you least expected, you don't have anything to say. So it's almost like a lot of the people that do things that are live, they've already thought about 17 different scenarios and are prepared for the person that decides to yell something in the back.
Yeah.
And you like, oh, perfect, I've been waiting. And then you have like your next
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. There's so many people who are not funny on stage, and then they get heckled because they're not funny, and then they're funny.
They're like,
'cause now I can go off
thank
of something.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gave me something to go off of. There's one of my favorite comedians, Dion Cole. He
Dion Cole, the homie, me and my homie. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, he takes risks. Like the way he delivers his shit, that deadpan, where he does a thing where he act like he's trying out jokes. He has his little notepad out and he say the joke, and then when they laugh, he check it off real slowly. It's fucking hilarious. But if that doesn't work, you bomb.
Right. Yeah.
That deadpan shit, if it doesn't work that night, it is a terrible set. So yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my favorite and on some deadpan shit just reminded me. We saw randomly we were at a comedy club and Jeff Ross came out, right? And he was like I have a poem. Can we dim the lights, please? And the lights stayed on. He said, perfect. And everybody cracked up.
Little shit
It's
like
so
that.
amazing. It is wild when you see those little moments that why would I think that would be funny? And then the right person does it and you're like, genius.
Yeah, and then there's like when you're on stand up, there's no editing.
Nope.
There's no reshoots. There's no cutting off the camera. There's no, bro. You can redo a whole skit if it didn't come out the way you like it.
Right.
You're up there, and it will never happen again.
Yeah.
This person will never yell out. This person will never drop a drink. This person will never say "fuck Milwaukee." You know what I mean? Who's from Milwaukee? Fuck Milwaukee. You're only gonna get that one time.
I saw someone get kicked out of a show. I've actually been to several comedy shows where the comedians, they were done. They were like, get that person out.
Damn.
One dude yelled out tacos to Gabriel Iglesias and he kicked the guy out the show because it's real. I mean, but it's real. And we all were like, oh shit, are we joking? Is this? But it made for one of the most memorable shows I've ever seen in my life. The thing was amazing because he did that and then went right back on to, he made something of it. And that's what's beautiful about comedians because like you said, he had a bad day.
If I ever do stand up, someone better not yell tacos at me. I'm pissed.
Where? Why aren't they here? Tim would be eating on stage. I can see that.
Yeah, I just think that's funny.
I feel like Tim would walk out with food and Hennessy.
That's funny. You've done stand up before, right?
I've dabbled. I've done like 2 open mic nights probably.
So you've never done a set like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes front
I did like 5 tops.
Yeah. How'd the open mics go?
It were good. Like I definitely had a couple that. Here was the trippiest part of doing stand up for me.
Okay.
Right?
Let me buckle in.
No, it was not even crazy. It's the trippiest part is everybody's so different. Everyone finds different things funny. So you can have somebody cracking up right in front of you and have somebody right next to them just like staring at you like the fuck are you talking about, bro? But I do remember there is a rush of like when you hit that joke that everybody laughs at. It's like it's a rush, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you know I definitely had my jokes that didn't hit. I had my jokes that did hit, and it is something I've always like I said, it's always been in the back of my mind. Like, and I'm always kind of jotting shit down, practicing shit in the shower. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something that like I said, I respect it so much.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching specials on Comedy Central, all that shit all the time. So it's like I really want to respect the craft of it, you know. But we could do a I'm trash at stand-up special.
Yeah. That would be the best way to do it because coming from YouTube and shit, people have these expectations.
Yeah.
Because you said like there's no redo, but that's wrong. There is. When you think about it.
Stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You could be like
It's another night. You know what I'm saying? We watched Kevin Hart do his special before last in Long Beach.
Okay.
And then when the special came out, a lot of the jokes were different and twisted and changed and inflections were different because he was working it out. He was going to different places. Yeah. Okay, they laughed when I did that. They didn't really laugh at this. They didn't really laugh. And he tweaks it. And it was the same exact set, just with different inflections and shit like that. So they do get to edit. But when you coming from this YouTube shit, you don't have that luxury because it's like, oh, you got all these followers, you got all these views, you can't even make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the chance to work the shit out on different crowds before you give it to the people. So that's the only thing that sucks. So calling it that, being like, we're trash and we're just trying, that's the safest way to do it.
We're trash and we're just trying.
Yeah, that's great.
Get funny or die trying. I got plenty of stand-up homies too. Like, yo, man, if you ever want to work out like 2-3 minutes before a set, you know what I'm saying? I'll help you punch up jokes, whatever. I'll be thinking about it.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there is a show. It did win some awards, but Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty much about a housewife who gets divorced and accidentally becomes a stand-up comedian.
Whoa.
And it goes through her struggle.
What
Marvelous, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
On HBO, Hulu,
Miss?
Netflix?
Is it Miss?
I think so on Netflix.
What's on Netflix?
I think so.
No, it's on Amazon.
I know it won that award.
It won a lot of awards.
It's about a woman who does stand-up?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so it's
Mabel.
Yes. I'll tell you. But here's the thing.
Bombing.
No, but the amazing part of everything that everything everyone has said right now is that you guys are going through a process, and throughout the show, it was nice being able to see what comedians go through. I mean, through a cinematic perspective, but like bombing and going and nailing the same, like going 7 days in a row, 7 nights in a row in New York, doing these shows, and it's the same joke, tweaking it, and then boom, it hit. And then you watch the manager say, nah, you got a 5-minute set. Nope. Now it's a 10-minute set. Perfect. Ooh, you got a 15. Then you see her change one thing. And then you just went from a 15 to a 5. Why'd you do that? And so watching the process of elimination, essentially, like Rick said it, you do get do-overs. Yeah. You go every night until it's better, then you get your special. And then there it is. But it's tough. And I think that it's a great show, especially if you're looking to just watch other people struggle through the process until somebody else makes something better. I think it's a great show. And it really does show you that like perfecting your craft and respecting your industry is important. So you saying you want it to be better to be here, like that to me was like, oh shit, like, oh, that's really cool that you looked at us like you wasn't going to just come waste anybody's time. So you have a bright future ahead of you. You don't want to waste people's energy or their time.
No,
so
definitely not. Not you guys up there, no chaser.
Yeah. He's always been very intentional. I remember your vlogs and shit where you would have to like get on your homies for cussing because you wanted it to be as clean as possible so you can get the ads. But I was like, most people, especially at that age, are not doing that. Right. Just fucking talking be you. But he's like, stop cussing. And I was like, that's interesting because this was after meeting you. I was like, these niggas definitely be cussing. There's not no clean kids over here.
All right, man. So, what? Anything you wanna? What you about to drop on us? What should we be looking forward to?
Oh man, a bunch of new content, man. We got the We're Not Good at This stand-up comedy special coming winter 2021, Christmas.
You better move it to 2022.
Winter,
that's right.
Winter, goddamn, let's start writing.
Right, he don't got enough time.
We got him doing an hour. I'm 245. Ricky doing an hour.
Let's go.
Already?
We don't have to be good, so it's okay.
It's lit.
That we're about to bomb special and we sell out and we tell them it's bad, y'all can't get mad.
Okay.
So we got that coming at the end of the year, winter. I got a bunch of new content coming out. The NFT coming out. The Career of Super Hot Fire is the new channel.
For sure.
Tune in. I mean, I'm thanks for all the love. Thanks for everybody who subscribed. I put out a video, man, and got honestly, I got like 30,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks from a blank channel. I had a blank channel, nothing on it. 1 million views came, 30,000 subscribers came from a random channel. Like I just started it, just made it. So I really appreciate that love, man. I'm at like a 1.4 in the video. It's like 3 weeks old. I have a bunch of new content that me and the homies, we done already filmed, we done already edited. Right now, we just making sure that everything is put out like strategically, but we're not moving slow. So the Career Super Hot Fire is the channel. We have a bunch of new Deshaun Ross sketches coming. A bunch of new Super Hot Fire, the show, the album. We have battles, and then we got the stand-up comedy special that we dropping. We gonna take over the game?
It's lit.
We taking over the comedy. We taking over the stand-up comedy game.
Hey! One more time, shout out to my guy Deshaun Ross, Super Hot Fire for coming through, man. Looking forward to everything you're working on, and I know you're about to kill everything too. And hey guys, thank you for listening. Make sure you check out all his shit. Subscribe to his new channel. Thank you for listening to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chatarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shutt.
I'm Nick Blades.
Bye.